first time I saw this game, and took in all that is this game, I was instantly taken back to games that are nothing like this game. Super Mario World, Mario 64, Luigi's Mansion, they have almost nothing in common with NANO ASSAULT NEO. Almost, save for a set of circumstances and reactions. They were launch titles for Nintendo systems, and visually, each one, whether for their colors, 3D polygons, effects, or in this case, freaking everything, made my jaw drop. These days, the graphical leap between consoles isn't so dramatic. Launch titles don't stun you as much as they used to. This one does. NANO ASSAULT NEO is just a brilliant concept. It's a shooter, but instead of sending us to outer space, it takes place inside us. There's an infection, and you've been shrunken down to a microscopic level to deal with it. You take the fight from one cell to the next, battling bacteria that's evidently of the Robotron strain. And speaking of influences, the most obvious is perhaps Super Mario Galaxy, and that's where the game's design derives much of its brilliance. Each level is just a floating cell, combining the planetoid concept of Mario Galaxy with cellular biology. You can move across the entire surface, upside down, downside up, whatever it takes to kill the infection and cleanse the cell. And those cells, this game world, I mean, you just can't look away. NANO ASSAULT NEO blows you away technically, and it's the same reason Mario Galaxy could produce such stunning graphics on the underpowered Wii, focusing all the system's power on these little isolated planetoids, or cells. But the key is, it has the style to back it up. You see, the game just oozes atmosphere. These bugs and worms burst from below the surface of the cell, crawling in and out of the nooks and crannies that cover them. You see tiny hairs gently waving, bodily fluids glistening in pools. The coolest thing about NANO ASSAULT NEO's art is how it makes a human infection feel completely alien. And as for the gameplay, well, it's awesome. It's a twin-stick shooter with just a little bullet hell in its DNA. The infection shoots at you from all angles, sometimes wrapping around the cell, meaning you have to look in front of you, behind you, all around you. There are tons of power-ups that beast up your ship. There are even bonus stages where you're flying through veins like Captain Falcon performing an endoscopy. Actually, that sounds awful. It's like F-Zero, is what I'm saying. But sadly, NANO ASSAULT NEO isn't a very long procedure. There are only 16 levels, and 4 of them are bosses. But the game nails that sweet spot between immersive atmosphere and addictive gameplay that makes you want to stay immersed. You want to replay the cells over and over just to look at them again. And of course, you can also strive for 100% cell sterilization, climb the online leaderboards. There's also a slick 2-screen co-op mode, with one player on the gamepad and the other on screen. You know, it is kind of a glaring flaw that NANO ASSAULT NEO only has 16 levels. That's because after they're done, you're just desperate for another infection to fight. It's a good problem to have, I guess. Nintendo's eShop is just full of surprises, but few can match the thrill and, the disgusting beauty of NANO ASSAULT NEO. If you have a Wii U, don't fight it. Get infected.
Starting purification.